Friday's close puts the September 18th NVIDIA 210 call at number 1 on the call board, and the CORZ Scientific 20 put at number 1 on the put board. 96 contracts reached tonight's private master list. 20 earned the board. But the real story is accountability. Only 7 of yesterday's exact 20 contracts remained eligible today. That is why we track the list instead of falling in love with it. The S&P 500 finished up 0.70% at our 4:04 Eastern confirmation. But the path was anything but smooth. The index traveled from 7,399 to 7,512 before closing near 7,490. Strength in Amazon and NVIDIA battled weakness in Apple, while oil and bond yields renewed inflation pressure. A green close did not create a clean, one-direction market. Now the honest scorecard. Yesterday's video published a ranked research board, but did not publish precise stock price triggers. Without a trigger, there is no defensible entry. So tonight, I will not call anything a win or a loss. We can measure what moved, what stayed eligible, and what the process missed. That is the standard from now on. 7 exact contracts stayed eligible. 3 calls: GameStop 23, ServiceNow 120, and Broadcom 420. For puts, Carnival 26, CORZ Scientific 20, Ondas 7, and Tesla 290. The CORZ Scientific puts displayed ask moved from 189 to 217, up 14.8%. The GameStop call moved from 91 cents to 80 cents, down 12.1%. Those are ask-to-ask marks, not executable returns. The process one was consistency. The data was frozen. Every contract cleared the time rule, and the private engine stayed private. The process mistake was leaving the trigger and invalidation too general. The fix is permanent. Every featured setup now returns with trigger reached, entry assumption, observe bid result, rule followed, and lesson. Nothing disappears because it looked bad. Here is the refresh call board from Monday research. NVIDIA leads, followed by Alibaba, JD.com, Novo Nordisk, and Rivian. Nokia, Devon Energy, United Airlines, Tesla, and Southwest complete the 10. Every contract expires September 18th, with 49 days remaining. The first 2 scores are separated by less than 0.3 of a point. That is a ranking tie, not a reason to rush. On puts, CORZ Scientific leads. Ondas is second, then TeraWulf, Carnival, and the SPAC and new issue ETF. Bitmine, QuantumScape, Tesla, Oracle, and Reddit fill ranks 6 through 10. Tesla is the only ticker on both current boards. That means both directions have usable contract mechanics. It does not mean the model predicts both directions. The number 1 call is NVIDIA, September 18th, 210 strike. At the scanner freeze, the stock mark was 198.39 and the ask was 875. Volume was 5,872, with 65,114 in open interest. Delta was 0.421. Ask break-even was 218.75, a 10.26% move. For Monday research, price must clear Friday's 201.95 high. A failed hold above Friday's 198.44 open rejects the setup. Earnings arrive August 26. The number 1 put is CORZ Scientific, September 18th, 20 strike. The stock mark was 2107 and the ask was 217. Volume reached 3,950 with 17,264 in open interest. Delta was negative 0.369. Ask break-even was 1783, requiring a 15.38% decline. Absolute implied volatility was already 89.1%. For Monday research, price must break Friday's 2071 low. A recovery above the 2181 prior close rejects the downside idea. Next week's calendar can reprice every board. June job openings arrive Tuesday, August 4th. Novo Nordisk reports first-half results Wednesday, August 5th. Productivity and labor costs arrive Thursday. The July employment report lands Friday morning. NVIDIA's earnings are later on August 26, but still before this contract expires. Event risk is not a footnote. It can change volatility, spreads, and the entire reason for owning an option. Monday's plan is simple. Refresh the stock and option chain. Confirm the stock trigger. Measure the live spread against the midpoint. Recheck news and every event before expiration. Write the invalidation and maximum premium risk before an order exists. If one gate fails, the candidate leaves the board. The goal is not to force one trade. The goal is to see whether NVIDIA or CORZ Scientific actually earns an entry. This is the best chance daily. We publish the board, the evidence, and the follow-through. We protect the private engine. We never erase the misses. And we update the plan as the market changes. Subscribe if you want to watch the public scorecard grow from week 1. The best chance daily. Professional tracking for people who don't trade for a living. Educational research, not personalized financial advice. Options involve substantial risk and can expire worthless. Verify live prices, liquidity, events, and suitability before making a decision.